Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Cheltenham Racecourse here on Thursday. It's the 14th of March 2024. Going to look at the third race 250 from Cheltenham, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the third race 250, which is a good one. It's the Grade 1 Ryanair Chase. It's a Grade 1 event for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $466,000. Race for 5-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 11 horses going 4,200 meters or 2 miles and 5/8 over the chase course. Top selection, I'm going to go with the 6-horse Fildor. I'm going to go 652 in the trifecta. 652 trifecta. That's the top three basically, but the top selection is the 6-horse Fildor. 6-year-old going by Dr. Dino here. Gordon Elliott trains, gets Donahue up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came before Christmas at Cork in Ireland, 10th of December, 2 miles and an eighth in the Grade 1 Hilly Way Chase, and he finished second by 4 3/4 lengths that day. El Fabiolo, who's running I believe back in this one today, or ran yesterday, I can't remember, ran a terrific race and jumped and just took off clear. This horse placed behind him, got around the race course well, but he needed something more, but I didn't think it was a half bad race. He's getting an extra 3 furlongs off the last race, or 4 furlongs after the last race, which I think he's been crying out for. Going to get a little give in the ground. I think he could get a good trip to win. He hasn't won over the big obstacles, but he's running bang up races, I think. 2 back in the Grade 1 Barberstown Castle Chase at Nace, 2 miles on the 12th of November. He finished second by 1 3/4 lengths that day. The winner had the jump on him, but again, he got around the race course well. He jumped a good race off the bench, and also with the bigger obstacles there. And then prior to that, he ran at Ferry House, 10th of December, 2.5 miles in the Grade 2 Rathbury and Glenview Studs Hurdle. He finished 6 by 50 lengths that day. I think the ground was just a little bit too fast for him that day. He just never really got going. His race at the end of the season last year were just very subpar. He ran here at the festival last year in a handicap hurdle over the 2 miles 5/8, finished 19th by 47 lengths, and he just completely hit the wall there. But the race prior before then, the Red Mills Trial Hurdle at Gowran, 2 miles in February of 2023, won terrifically, won by half a length that day, beating Jar Jar Home and Dr. Bravo, who was a decent horse. He was on the drive, excelling, a very good race. Like I said, I think he goes up with a longer trip. He's been, he's done decently over the big obstacles. I'm going to give him a shot here. Envoy Elaine, the 5-horse, Rachel Blackmore and Henry de Bonehead. It wouldn't surprise me if the old man gets a good race to possibly win here today. He actually won this race last year by 2 3/4 lengths, upsetting at 6.5 to 1 behind Shishkin and Hitman. Some decent horses that day. This horse again jumped well. He quickened up nicely and flew home. Since then, his form has been a little subpar. He came back with a dud in the Punchestown Gold Cup, and then came back off the bench in Champion Chase at Gowran in September, where he just needed the race there. But I thought his race in the at Down Royal in November wasn't bad at all. That's where he showed some hidden form. I would have liked the race between Down Royal and now, but you can't always get what you want, but, he likes this course. He likes the yielding going or a little soft going. At 4 to 1, it wouldn't surprise me if he shows up. Even the 2-horse Banbridge for Joseph O'Brien won the Silvianco Conti Chase at Kempton in January quite nicely off the very long refreshing, and then won in the Manifestos Novices Chase at Aintree in April quite nicely also. Come back to Cheltenham, where this horse won 2 seasons ago, or back in 2022 in November, won the Arkle Trial Trophy by 6 lengths on this course. It wouldn't surprise me. At 3 to 1, let's use him. I think this year the Ryanair Chase won the best races of the festival, so you want to go a little heavy in it for the quantum play spots if you're going to play the multi-race wagers. But to recap my selection for the 250, third race from Cheltenham, now it's the Grade 1 Ryanair Chase. Going to take the 6-horse Fildor. Give kudos to the 5-horse Envoy Lane and the 2-horse Banbridge. 652 trifecta. 652 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck everyone.